Hi, I'm Gary Bebow, CEO of White River Health System, and this is my February CEO Connection. I'm real pleased today to have Kevin Spears with me. Kevin has recently become the Chief Operating Officer and Administrator of Stone County Medical Center, replacing Stan Townsend, who had been in that position for about 3 years. Kevin has previously worked in Memphis and resided in Marianna, and worked for Health South Hospital there in Memphis, an 80-bed inpatient rehab facility. So, Kevin, welcome aboard. We're really glad to have you with us, and why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, thank you. It's been a great onboarding process. Everyone's been great, very welcoming to the community, to the hospital. Like you said, I'm from Marianna, born and raised in Marianna. Went to college at Arkansas State, got a Bachelor of Science in Education from Arkansas State. Coached football, taught biology for about 4 years, and then I decided to go back to school to be an occupational therapist. So I went back to school to the University of Tennessee Health Science Center in Memphis. And I practiced as an occupational therapist for a few years, then got into administration. And went back and got my MBA and started down that path. Became a regional therapy director and then chief executive officer for Health South Rehabilitation Hospital in downtown Memphis on Union Avenue. And I've been doing that the past 3 years before this opportunity came up.
And you have family?
I've been married 19 years, have a 17-year-old daughter who graduates from high school this year, and also have a 4th grader this year who will be in the 5th grade at Mountain View next year. And my wife teaches school. She's taught 5th grade, 2nd grade, and 5th grade for about 12 years or so now.
That's really exciting. I know during the interview process you told us that you did some vacationing in the Mountain View area and perhaps even had some ties there from relatives and so on. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, ever since I was in probably high school, my brother and I, was a few years older than me, we would go to Mountain View, we'd go trout fishing, we went to Blanchard Springs, of course, all growing up, and we would do Loco Ropes that's up there now, and anything we could do up there. We love the mountains and the lake, and anytime we could get up there, we would. And so that's what drew us to the area, really. Going from downtown Memphis is quite a change to Mountain View. It's been a great change, but we wanted the lifestyle that Mountain View has to offer. And my family has moved to Heber Springs, and my parents moved to Heber Springs. Also, my brothers moved to Heber Springs, and once we get moved, I'm sure my in-laws will move up in the area, Mountain View area. So we'll have everyone up there.
That sounds like it'll be a perfect fit for you. When you came up there, you've been able to assess the hospital, albeit you've just been there about a month now, and so. Any first impressions you've had so far since?
Oh, the staff's been fantastic.
Sure.
Just wonderful. Everybody's so friendly. You know why the patient satisfaction is so high there, because everyone's just so friendly. And going around introducing myself to patients, and they just talk about the staff and compliment how well they're treated and with respect. And it's just, and it's been exceptional staff. Mountain View, to be a small hospital, has a lot to offer with surgeons and specialties that we have. So
I think your fresh eyes will really be important to Stone County Medical Center, and you'll see some opportunities that we've overlooked, and we really look forward to your leadership over there, Kevin, and so welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us.
I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Each month we recognize Employees of the Month at Stone County Medical Center, and like previous months, we really have 2 great employees to recognize this month. At Stone County Medical Center, Lisa Bonds, an RN, has been recognized for compassionate care provided to patients and her willingness to help employees. She's been employed at Stone County Medical Center since June of 2015. At White River Medical Center, Sarah Lung from our ICU department was recognized for her efforts in ensuring a clean, comfortable environment for our patients. Sarah's been employed since 2014, and that environmental focus is really important, and so I appreciate Sarah's efforts along those lines as well. So if you see Lisa or Sarah, be sure to comment about how proud we are for them to be Employees of the Month for February. To give you some updates at White River Health System, by now you may have heard that White River Medical Center's internal medicine program has been approved by the ACGME. The program at White River is the first accredited program outside of UAMS in the state of Arkansas. So Dr. Kasani, Dr. Morgan Norton and Jody Smotherman have led the way in terms of our accreditation, and I can't tell you how proud I am for that to have occurred. We'll start interviewing doctors in the next few months with the idea that we'll select 10 of them to begin in July of this year. And so this is a completely new chapter for us at Waiver Health System, and it's going to be terrific for us and our community. So stay tuned. I'll keep you up to date in future CEO Connections. Last month I talked about each department meeting to discuss ways that they can uniquely affect patient satisfaction. By now I hope that you've had those dialogues in your department and you're coming up with a list that's meaningful and impactful in our patient satisfaction, including guest relations and visitor relations for that matter too, and obviously relationships between ourselves. And so I really think that all of us have a major role that we can play here, and I look forward to feedback from you. You know, patient satisfaction is an integral part of our annual employee bonus, and so let's really get involved and see what we can do to improve it as a hospital-wide or system-wide perspective. Regarding new leadership at Waiver Health System, Mr. Greg Erickson has started as our White River Medical Center's Director of Radiology. Greg is from the Houston area and has a lot of experience in a very competitive environment. And so he started with us on January 16th, and I know he has a lot to learn, a lot of great new ideas that he can implement here at White River Medical Center. And so if you see Greg, be sure to welcome him aboard. Each month we have a community education lecture series, and on February 14th, Valentine's Day, we're having one at the Josephine Ray Rogers Center here at White River Medical Center. They start at noon and lunch is served. At this presentation, Dr. Shalandra Singh is making a presentation on gout prevention and treatment. So if you have time that day and want to hear more about gout and its treatment, come and participate with us. I know you'll really learn a lot from Dr. Singh's presentation. Finally, we have pretty much completed most of our construction programs now, and during this year we've seen some major progress in terms of facility locations, and improvement of services within our system. For example, you know, we now have expanded our presence in Newport. We've opened a clinic in Southside. We've opened a clinic in Heber Springs. At Waiver Medical Center, we've done an expansion of our adult psych unit, and also we've done a major renovation expansion of our emergency room services. So 2016 will be marked as really a year of a lot of progress within the system. And so if you watch, if you follow the daily operations report, you can see that the effect from all those advancements we're starting to see improvements in volumes at the hospital, and as well as number of employees that we need to run our operations. So I'm really optimistic right now about the things that we've done in the past and the effect it'll have for us in the future. So thanks for everything you've done, and thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next month.